Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be making a tier list on some of the predictions for the Indianapolis 500 that is this weekend. I have Stephen Wilson on the get well soon because he will not be racing in the Indy 500. Unfortunately, he was injured and he injured his vertebrae, had to go to the hospital. So Graham Rahal will be driving that Chevy for Dreyer and Ryan Bold Racing. So Stephen Wilson, get well soon, bud. But at least gives Graham Rahal another chance. But I will say it's kind of funny that Rahal, who drives a Honda, will drive for a Chevy team. Anyways, the Indy 500. Here are some of my predictions. All right, so we got get well soon. That's only going to be for Stephen Wilson. Milk tastes good and is also good for you. Those are the three drivers that I think can actually win it. Another category is we had a top 10 car today. I'll pick 7 drivers. Too much turbulence. They can't pass. They kind of struggled. And then fuel, save, and pray. Those are the guys who I think will have a sucky day and just be glad to have the car in one piece at the end of the race because they didn't have a very good day. Anyways, let's start off with let's do Roman Grosjean. So in the only oval race this year, he DNF'd at Texas on the last lap. Roman DNF'd in last year's 500. I don't see him doing much better, unfortunately. He hasn't. It's only his second Indy 500. I'm going to have to put him in too much turbulence, can't pass. Also, this tier list was created by David Land. Shout out to him. If you're a racing fan and you're not subscribed to his channel, what are you doing? You got to be subscribed to his channel. He's a big IndyCar guy. Also posts NASCAR and F1 content. Oh, and IMSA content. Let's see. Go with 4-time Elio. He didn't qualify super well. He's in the 20th position. Neither of the Meyershank cars qualified really well. I'm gonna have to put him in too much turbulence, can't pass. Plus, he's really struggled this year. His teammate, the 2019 Indy 500 winner, qualified 22nd. He hasn't been necessarily good this year. I'm going to have to... Same thing, Simon Pagenaud, too much turbulence, can't pass. I just haven't really seen much good performances out of the Meyershank cars this year. Let's do... Okay, I'm going to do our first top 10 pick. I think this is an easy top 10 pick. Scott Dixon, the 2008 Indy 500 winner. He probably should have won it last year because he led the most laps, dominated the race. But unfortunately, he had a late race penalty, was caught speeding on pit road, and that essentially ended his day. He's been cursed at the Indy 500 ever since his win back in 08. I'd love to see him get another one, though. Let's see. Let's do... This is an easy pick that I think is going to suck. Where did he go? R.C. Anderson. This is his team's first Indy 500. The team's first IndyCar start, no matter... Just in general. I mean, they've been an Indy NXT team. I don't think R.C. Anderson is going to do super well, so I think he's going to... Fuel, save, and pray. Just hope not to get wrecked. And I think he's going to run out in the back all day. Same thing with Graham Rahal. Graham Rahal technically shouldn't lucked into the field. I mean, he was so slow. He and the Rahal Letterman Lanigan cars were so slow in qualifying. I think Graham Rahal is just going to ride it out in the back. He's qualifying he is starting the race 33rd, aka dead last, because his team had to go to a backup car. And he's in the race last minute. Jack Harvey bumped out Graham Rahal on Sunday, but in a 4 lap average of only 229, he wasn't very fast in qualifying. He was slow during practice. I'm going to put Harvey in fuel, save, and pray. Same thing with another Rahal Letterman Lanigan car in Christian Lundgaard. I think he's going to. He was very slow in qualifying as well. Wasn't very fast. Devlin DeFrancesco, it's only his second Indy 500. Not to mention, he doesn't even have a career top 10 in IndyCar. I'm gonna have to put DeFrancesco in fuel, save, and pray. Tony Kanaan, this is his final 500. He's a 2013 winner. He finished third in last year's race. I think TK can get maybe a top 10. Oops, I put Dixon in the wrong category. I don't think Dixon will win it, no. I hope I'm wrong. I feel like I've jinxed him for the past 2 years in a row by picking him. I don't know why I put Dixon in the wrong category. I'm going to go with my first milk tastes good and also good for you, Alex Palou. He's your pole sitter. He finished runner-up in 2021. He was just all around really fast all weekend long. The Ganassi cars looked strong with him, with Dixon, Ericsson. I think Palou's good. I think he's one of my picks to win it. So, Alex Palou, look out for that number 10 Chip Ganassi Honda. Colton Herta has really struggled in the Indy 500. I don't see any difference. When this year, I think the Andretti cars really struggled in qualifying. I think I'm going to put Herta. Too much turbulence, can't pass. Let's see. Let's do. This is an easy one. Callum Ilott, he was really slow during qualifying. We're going to put him in the suck. Fuel, save, and pray. One of my suck picks to suck. That sounds bad. Scott McLaughlin, unfortunately, those Team Penske cars just, they didn't qualify super well. I'm going to put him in too much turbulence, can't pass. It's been 4 years since Penske and Chevrolet have won the Indy 500 back in 2019 with Simon Pagenaud. Pato Award. Pato finished runner-up last year to Ericsson. He's finished second like 3 times this year. He's been so consistent. He looked fast. I'd have to go. He's one of my picks to win the race. Pato Award. And put him in Milk Tastes Good and is also good for you. Catherine Legg, this is her first Indy 500 in nearly 10 years. She didn't look super fast in practice or qualifying. I'm just going to put her in fuel, save, and pray. Those Rahal Letterman Lanigan cars, just once again, they just were not fast at all. 2-time Indy 500 winner Takuma Sato, driving for Ganassi. I'll put Sato. It's been 3 years since his Indy 500 when he's won it in 2020. Also, then before that, he won it in 2017. So, if history repeats itself, it's his year. I'll put him in we had a top 10 car because he was one of the fastest in one of the practice sessions. I think it was practice 2, and he's looked fast all Indy 500 month, and he qualified pretty well as well. Will Power, put him in too much turbulence, can't pass. He's the 2018 Indy 500 champion, starting 12th in this race. Joseph Newgarden, I'm going to have to put Joseph. He looked really good in traffic. Didn't qualify super well. But I'm kind of biased because I'm a Penske fan. and a Joseph fan, so I'm going to have to put Joseph in the top 10. Ed Carpenter, he's going to be in the Too Much Turbulence Can't Pass. Same thing with Connor Daly. And Stingray Rob, he's going to fuel saving prayer. I don't think he's going to do super well. He's one of the rookies, and rookies don't always tend to do well at the Indy 500. Kyle Kirkwood, he is a star. He's already got an IndyCar win. I know he's driving for Andretti, and Andretti didn't qualify super well. I think I'm going to have to put Kirkwood in. We had a top 10. Because I've just been really impressed by Kyle Kirkwood. 2014 IndyCar champion Ryan Hunter-Reay. This is tough. I only have 2 more spots left on the We Had a Top 10 card. I think I'm going to put Ryan Hunter-Reay in a Too Much Turbulence. Might just be, not because he can't pass, but I'm going to say he gets like a top 15. Felix Rosenquist qualified well, starting on the front row. I'm going to put him on the We Had a Top 10 car because those Air McLaren cars looked really strong. Augustine Canapino, I'm going to put him on the Fuel Save and Pray. Same thing with Marco and... No, I'm going to put Marco Andretti on Too Much Turbulence Can't Pass. This is like his 18th Indy 500 in a row. Last time an Andretti won the 500, it was his grandfather, Mario, in 1969. I don't think Marco is going to do it this year. Like I said, those Andretti cars have really struggled. Rinus VeeKay, he has looked really fast. Qualified on the front row once again, just like he did last year. I'll put Rinus. This is hard. Because I don't think he's going to win necessarily. And I don't think he has a top... I'm going to put him in a... God, this is not easy. Because I still got guys like Ericsson and... Malukas, I'm going to put him in the Fuel Turbulence Can't Pass. Benjamin Peterson, he's fast. Those AJ Foyt cars are fast as well. But, man, I just don't see it happening. I just don't see him running super well. I'm going to put him in... Instead of Fuel Saving Prayer, I'm going to put him in Too Much Turbulence Can't Pass. So I don't think he necessarily will have a bad race if he doesn't make any mistakes. But if he does, which might happen because he's a rookie, and rookies tend to struggle at the Indy 500. Okay, back to VeeKay. I think I'm going to put him in the same category I put his Ed Carpenter Racing teammates in, as Too Much Turbulence Can't Pass. Last year's winner, Marcus Ericsson, the first Swede to win it since 1999. Qualified 10th. Has a top 10 in every single IndyCar race this year. I think that... I think you can go back to back, to be honest, but I also like Rossi's chances. This is not easy. All right, Ericsson's going to go in the... This is not easy. Because, Rossi, 2016 Indy 500 winner, has run it as a rookie. He's looked fast. This is Rossi's first Indy 500 without driving for Andretti. Man. Ericsson or Rossi? Who do I got? I'm going to go with Ericsson. He's just been really impressive this year. I got Ericsson. Put Rossi as the final driver in the top 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Santino Ferrucci will be in the too much turbulence can't pass. However, I might end up regretting doing that, putting him in that category, because Santino Ferrucci has never not. Let me rephrase that. In every Indy 500 he has started in, he's always gotten a top 10. So, anyways, here it is. I think my main picks are Pato, Ericsson, and Palou. Pretty much everyone in my top 10 pick, except for maybe Dixon. I think, well, all these guys in the top 10, maybe Kirkwood. All these guys in the top 10, outside of Kirkwood and maybe Joseph, if I'm being honest, and not a non-biased fan. All those guys, I think I have a shot at winning it. Takuma Sato's looked fast. Once again, he's a two-time winner. Tony Kanaan, love to go out on top. Scott Dixon, he just has to stay out of trouble. Felix Rosenquist qualified on the front row, and Alexander Rossi qualified pretty well just as well. Yeah, so here's my list. Not much, but yep. So anyways, if sorry. What I was gonna say was that if you're an IndyCar fan, definitely tune in to the Indy 500 this Sunday on NBC. So yeah, I can't wait, and I just hope my picks turn out pretty well, because I feel really confident about them. It's hard to put everyone in the top 3 and in the top 7. It's hard to pick just very selective drivers, but I managed to do it, so hope I get some right. I don't think I'll get them all right, for sure, but thanks for watching. Also, I do apologize for the lack of content recently. The Dinoco Cup Series season had ended, and I don't know what else to really put to the channel. But anyways, thanks again for watching.